بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Haris.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Have you revised the previous lesson?
Yeah.
A little again.
A little.
Okay. Could you tell me something about wiping on socks?
It's used to it's performed on socks to renew ablution
Mm-hmm.
and a person can do masa for a day and night.
Mm-hmm. Its validation
And
time is about 24 hours. Yes. Next.
it's performed on the upper part of the foot.
Excellent. Okay, I'm asking some questions, right? You'll answer them. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is wiping done just on leather, or it can be done on woolen or cotton socks also?
It can it yeah, it can.
Good. But you should know that it has the woolen and cotton socks have conditions. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, I have done my ablution, right? And I haven't washed my feet. And I wore my socks and wiped on them. Is it right?
Wait, you what?
I need ablution, and right now I have done it till masa, till wiping on my head. Then I haven't washed my feet, right? And I wore my socks and I have done wiping on them. I wiped them. Is it right?
Yes.
I told you that you will wear your socks on full ablution. If you need ablution, you will wash your feet, you will complete the ablution, and now when you wear these socks, then your time starts till 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
So you should understand that if you are not wearing the socks and you need ablution, you will do your ablution full till washing of feet one time, and now you will wear your socks, and you can wear these socks till 24 hours. You will do your ablution if you need it, but you will not wash your feet, you will just do wiping. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what is the right method to perform it? Do we do wiping on the upper part or lower part?
Upper part.
That's good. Okay, if the socks are not covering your ankles, is wiping permissible on them? They are not covering your ankles,
Yeah.
so we can we do wiping on them on these type of socks? They are not covering your ankles. Can we do masa on them? Can we wipe them? Yes or no?
No.
That's good. Socks must cover your ankles. These the leather socks which you are having your wiping. These socks must cover your ankles, right?
Yes.
Okay, right. Is somebody a person is having fracture and his arm is covered with bandage, a permanent type of bandage. Does he need to wash his hands, or he can do
We didn't
something?
we didn't do bandages.
What?
We didn't do bandages.
Yes. So he will not wash his hands. What will he do?
But we didn't do bandages yet.
I think we have done Masan Jabira.
No, we haven't. Socks was the last thing we did.
Masan Jabira, we haven't done it.
No.
Okay. Thought we have done it. Okay, we will revise it. No problem. I think we have done it. Okay. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wiping the bandage. Masan Jabira. Right. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The question is, what is jabira? Jabira literally is a flat piece of wood used as bandage for the cure of a fractured bone. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Understand what is jabira in Arabic? Hmm?
Yes.
Right. But here the terms applied to a piece of wood or cotton or any other thing with ointment applied on it for the wound, for the prevention of, for the security of wound. Understand?
Yeah.
Right. What are the injunctions of Islam about the masa on such piece of wood, bandage or cotton? If the removal of this piece of wood, bandage, or cotton is harmful for the wound or causes pain, masa is permissible on it. Understand?
Yes.
If the removal of that piece is harmful for your wound, or the connection of water is harmful for this wound, this what cause, or it causes pain, then there is no need to remove this piece of wood, bandage, or cotton, and wiping is permissible on it. You don't need to have a contact with water on it, right?
Yeah.
Understand? On what part of the bandage is massa to be done? Massa must be done on the whole length of the bandage, whether or not it covers the wound. You're having wound. A person is having wound on a little part of his hand, like you can say his wrist, and his hand is covered, full hand and half part of his arm is covered with that bandage, right? So one could say that his wound is on his wrist, so he should wash the arm, the half arm, and his hand also, his hand. But because this jabira, this thing has covered his half arm and hand also, so he does not need to wash these two things also. He will wipe his part, the part of jabira which has covered his wound, his half arm, and his hand. He does not need to wash the parts which are covered with this jabira. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, what is the injunction? if no pain or harm is likely to be caused by removing the bandage. If the bandage is removed and it does not cause any pain or harm, then what should we do? Washing is compulsory if no harm or pain is likely to be caused to the wound. If there is not an if there is the removal does not cause any harm or any pain to that wound, then removal is compulsory and washing is needed. Understand? In case
Yes.
washing the wound is likely to cause harm or pain, but not so the wiping of it, the later wiping of massa may be done. If, however, washing and wiping the wound are likely to give pain or do harm, massa on bandage is permissible. Understand the three conditions?
Yes.
The first condition is it will not cause any harm or pain. Then you should remove that bandage, that cover, and you should wash your organ. In case washing the wound is likely to cause harm or pain, but not so the wiping of it, the later wiping may be done. Understand? My wiping should be done in this case. If, however, washing and wiping the wound are likely to give pain or do harm, massa on bandage is permissible. And the second one is massa or wiping on wound, and in the third one, massa or wiping on bandage. Understand?
Yes.
It means in the second case, you will remove your bandage and you will wipe, not wash. You will wipe your wound if wiping does not cause any pain on wound. Understand?
Yes.
This is actually because of the types of wound, right? Some wounds may cause, if you remove the bandage, they may cause pain or they may cause any harm. So you will just wipe your bandage. And some pains, you can remove the bandage and you can wipe on that wound. Then wiping on wound must be needed. And of wounds are so healed that you can wash on them also. So there are conditions. These conditions are according to the wounds one had one has. Understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now the next topic, a concerned topic but a little new topic, visible uncleanness. We have done a little about this visible uncleanness, that how should one cleanse with visible uncleanness. Now we will learn about the types, about which things are should be concerned with visible uncleanness. Understand?
Yeah.
How many kinds? Question number one is, how many kinds of visible uncleanness are there? Answers, it is of two kinds: gross uncleanness, light uncleanness. Number one is called najasat ghaliza, and number two is called najasat khafifa. Now you should understand, and you should, because it's very important topic according to your namaz, your clothes, and your cleanness. What are gross cleanness and light and what are gross uncleanness and light uncleanness? Uncleanness which is thorough is gross. The one which is comparatively light is light uncleanness. What things fall under the category of gross uncleanness? Now this question is important. We have learned about the two types. The two types of visible uncleanness is are gross and light. And a little description, that uncleanness which is thorough is gross, and the comparatively light is light uncleanness. Now the question is important, that what things fall under the category of gross uncleanness? Answer is human urine and excrement, excretion of animals, urine of forbidden animals. Forbidden animals, the animals who to eat them is haram, is illegal. Understand? So these
Yes.
animals are called forbidden animals, like lion, tiger. These animals are not eaten by Muslims. So urine of forbidden animals, fluid blood of man and animal, wine and the droppings of hens and ducks fall under the category of gross uncleanness. You should know these all things, that these things are under the category of gross uncleanness. Again, number one, human urine and excrement. Number two, excretions of animals. Number three, urine of forbidden animals. Number four, flood fluid blood of man and animal. Fluid blood means the blood which is not turned into a solid condition. Understand?
Yes.
Wine and the droppings of hens and ducks. Number five, wine. And number six, droppings of hens and ducks fall under the condition of under the category of gross uncleanness, right? So these are
Yes.
these things fall under the category of gross uncleanness. The next one is, what things constitute light uncleanness? Urine of permissible animals. Urine of permissible animals means like animals like cow, goat, etc. And the dropping of forbidden birds constitute light uncleanness. Droppings of forbidden birds like crow, like eagle, falcon, these birds, right? Because these birds are not eaten. Okay. Now, one should understand that we have understand which things fall under the category of gross and which fall under the category of light uncleanness. Now we should also know that how much amount of this gross or light cleanness uncleanness is excusable. If one is having on his clothes and he has done his prayer, uh, so what amount is excusable, and with how much amount the salah, the prayer, will be valid. Understand?
Yeah.
The knowledge of gross uncleanness and light uncleanness is necessary because of the validation of salah, because of the validation of namaz, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Answer. Gross uncleanness could have substance or be fluid. We have read about that gross uncleanness could be substance also, as excretion of animal or man, and could be fluid also, as urine. Substantial uncleanness, such as excrement to a maximum extent of 3 grams, is excusable, while liquid uncleanness like wine or urine is excusable if it covers not more than the circumference of an English 1 rupee coin, right?
Yes.
If these things are not covering, this uncleanness is not covering your part of cloth, part of cloth till the circumference of 1 rupee English coin. Then, if one has done his salah, his prayer, this could be valid but undesirable. So, the writer explains to be excusable means that if one has offered one prayer with such uncleanness on the body or clothes, prayer will be considered valid but undesirable. Even this, if deliberate, is disallowed. Understand?
Yes.
If one is having gross uncleanness till this amount or more than this amount, and he offered his prayer and he come to know about it that he was having some uncleanness on his body or clothes more than this amount, then he will again offer his prayer. As if the time is crossed, if the time is gone, then it will be as qaza. And if he is having the time, he will offer his prayer again. Understand?
Yes.
But if this uncleanness is covering his part of body or his part of clothes less than this amount, then the his prayer will be valid. He will not offer it again, but it will be undesirable. Right?
Yes.
I think we should stop it here. About the light uncleanness, inshallah, we will discuss in the later class. Right?
Yes.
Okay, you will revise this the types of uncleanness, visible uncleanness for the next class, and also the masa on jabira, wiping on jabira. Now, could you tell
Okay.
me, have you done masa on jabira in the previous class or not?
No. No.
We have done it, right? I will send the link. You will see, you'll listen, and you'll see. I think we have done jabira in the previous class, right? If we have not, we will inshallah revise it again. I will ask the questions about masa and jabira and uncleanness, visible uncleanness, and its types, and the things which fall under these two types of uncleanness. I will ask about them in the next class, right?
Yes.
So call Arsenal now. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. Alaikum assalam.